In this video, we are going to talk about ICP, one of the most volatile and exciting coins in the crypto space at the moment. We'll look at the recent price action and where we can expect ICP to go in the coming days and weeks. So we'll start by looking at the daily chart. The price action has been absolutely insane in the last few weeks. Basically, since the start of the month of November, ICP rallied up over 200% in just 7 days and then immediately dumped 40%. This type of volatility is absolutely insane, but it does make sense since ICP has a relatively small market cap. And despite this price movement looking insane, this rally of over 200% and then the dump of 40% immediately after, this price movement is still nothing compared to what we've seen with ICP in the previous cycle. If we zoom out just a little bit and look at the weekly chart, we can see that back in 2024, the price was all the way up to $20, which is more than double than what we've seen ICP rally up to in the last couple of weeks. So this type of insane volatility is not new with ICP, as again, it is a very small market cap coin, which tends to move a lot. And if we zoom out on the chart even further, all the way back to the last cycle, back in 2021, we can see that this recent move by ICP is absolutely nothing. We can barely even see it on the chart. Even the larger moves back in 2024 are basically invisible on this chart. ICP's price used to be over 700 back in May of 2021, and it since then dumped basically 99%. ICP is one of those coins that seem to have died from the last cycle and that will probably never recover back into new all-time highs, even if we do get an alt season and a euphoria phase towards the end of the cycle. But that doesn't mean that you can't trade ICP, because its volatility is still absolutely insane. It can still rally 50, 100 or even 1000% at any given moment. So let's look at a shorter time frame chart for ICP. So looking at the 30-minute chart of ICP, as you can see, we've had a very bullish structure in the start of November with insane rallies. But then since about November 8th, this structure has broken down and we have a very clear structure of lower highs and lower lows since then. It looks like we've had a double top at around the $10 area, and since then ICP has been dumping. But right now, with the price being at about $6, we are at a pretty strong area of support. As you can see, during the rally earlier in November, the area of $6 has behaved as resistance twice, and now recently, when we got all the way back down to $6, it has reacted as support. And we have some early signs of bottoming for ICP, and it looks like we are trying to break this structure of lower highs and lower lows and create one of higher highs and higher lows. Of course, the structure on such a volatile coin, especially on the 30-minute chart, is really not trustworthy and absolutely nothing is guaranteed right here, but the structure does look like it's trying to flip, and it does look like ICP is getting ready to continuing its rally, especially if Bitcoin and the rest of the crypto market does well in the coming weeks. ICP definitely has potential to keep on rallying an insane amount. But opposed to what I usually say with other altcoins, its correlation with Bitcoin and the rest of the crypto market can be very loose because, again, it's such a volatile and small market cap coin. It can move a lot on its own. So even if Bitcoin dumps or rallies, ICP can still do the exact opposite and rally or dump 10 times more than Bitcoin. This is a very high risk asset that you should limit a very small part of your portfolio to. This is definitely not something to be really heavy in, because again, it's so volatile, so unclear. Its correlation with the rest of the crypto market is so small. Even if we do see Bitcoin rallying into new all-time highs and the rest of the crypto market doing very well, and even if we do get an alt season, it is absolutely not guaranteed for ICP to do very well. But in my opinion, the structure is looking very decent at the moment for ICP, and it looks like we may have reached a local bottom and we are getting ready for another rally, which could be absolutely explosive. Of course, none of what I'm saying in this video is financial advice. That's just what I'm thinking at the moment about ICP. That's going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe for more updates. I will keep on making updates about Bitcoin, Ethereum, about a bunch of other altcoins. So make sure to subscribe to not miss any future updates. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.